Okay, I'm just going to do a quick review of multiplication with two-digit numbers. The big thing we're going to do is make sure that we're linking it to what we did in class. So if we looked at 31 times 19, for example, big thing with 31 times 19 is to do it off the top of your head. Could be a little difficult because the numbers aren't friendly tens. They don't fully relate to something that we may have seen before. So what we want to do is take advantage of what we've done in class before to make our life simpler. First thing we're going to do is going to make an approximation. And the reason we're going to do this is so that we know where our answer should be close to, just in case we make a calculation error or something of that nature. So when we look at 31 times 19, 31 times 19 is close to two friendly tens. It's actually close to 30 times 20. And if we were to do 30 times 20, and we can actually break it up into things that work for us. So 30 times 20 is almost like having 30 times 10 times 2, because 10 times 2 is 20. From this, we know that if we multiply by 10, our decimal, which is here, moves 1 to the right. So 30 times 10 is actually 300 times 2. And if we have two groups of 300, we have 600. So that's our approximate answer. So our answer should be close to that. Not exact, but close. Next thing we want to do then, if we're actually doing our actual answer, is take a look at, once again, what type of friendly tens are we dealing with. So if we have 31 times 19, that's the same as having 31 times 10 and adding that to 31 times 9. Now 31 times 10 is much like what we just did. The decimal is here. If we multiply by 10, it moves 1 to the right. Our number gets bigger, and we end up with 310. The question is, what's 31 times 9? And there's multiple ways to get to that point. I'm going to show you two. So if we look at 31 times 9, another thing we could say is, well, that's a lot like 31 times 10, which is 310. But if we're looking back, we want 9 groups of 21. We just calculated 10 groups of 31. So from this 310, we have to subtract 31. And if we take 310 and subtract 31, we get 279. So now that we know that 9 groups of 31 is 279, to get our grand total, we would just take, so for our total, we would go 300 plus 279 equals 579. Now another way of doing this is to actually break it up into numbers that work more readily for us. So if we look at our 31 times 9, 31 is actually composed of 10, 10, 10, and 1. So 10 times 9 is 90. 10 times 9 again is 90. Times 9 again is 90. And 1 times 9 is 9. If we add all these numbers up, again we get 279. And if we combine that with our 300, we would get 579. So just two different ways of getting to the same answer. The big thing is, take advantage of your friendly tens and take advantage of your ability to break numbers up. Because 31 times 9 is 31 groups of 9. And 31 groups of 9 is the same as saying 10 groups of 9, another 10, plus one more.